to the stock market. Some share prices have dropped on the stock market as some investors begin to sell off. This is likely due to the outbreak of coronavirus and measures to curtail its spread. Managing Director of the Ghana Stock Exchange, Eko Afezi, sheds more light on the situation as businesses continue to deal with the effects of the pandemic.
As you speak, today there will be 9 million shares traded in MTN. 2 days ago, there was 19 million shares traded in MTN. So you find, like I said, some people who have those shares who want to just leave, just get out of the market. And they're buyers. If you were to be a buyer, you'll be looking for it at a lower price. So that's what is happening. For the banking sector, we've had trades happening, but the prices have also been going down. The recent decision not to allow dividends to be paid by banks is having some impact on the trading in the stocks of banks or the shares of banks. Of course, I think we have about 23 banks in Ghana, but they're just 8 here. But when you look at the fact that we have shareholders, many shareholders. Commercial Bank, for instance, has suspended about 80,000 shareholders, and we have most of them depending on dividends and not price appreciation. Same like Societe Generale, Carl Bank, Standard Chartered Bank. So that decision is having impact on the share prices of these banks. Investors are selling in order to move out. So certainly decisions taken to contain the economic shocks of the pandemic can sometimes impact on the market. And an example is what I just said. The central bank might have a very good reason for introducing this measure or taking that decision. But then it has an impact, a negative impact on the share prices of these banks.
So are bank investors moving out?
Since Monday, I've seen prices of banks just going down. So it tells you some investors, of course, would like to cut down their losses and move out of them. But like I told you earlier on, as you get more people trade, then you have more values and more volumes also being traded. But then the share prices, which is key to the owners, the shareholders, is falling. So that is where the negative impact is.
Mr. Afeji says despite the drop in share prices, the first quarter performance of the stock market has been good.
Brokers have been trading remotely since that time. So this was not new to them, trading remotely. They don't trade on the floor here. So we don't have a physical meeting place where they come and meet and trade. So they can trade that through the wide area network that we have or through the internet. So we've had our trading activities going on uninterrupted. So in terms of operations, we haven't had any interruption in terms of operations. We also have the capacity as an exchange for the entire staff to work outside our physical address. So during the lockdown, nobody stepped in the office. We're all working from remote places, our homes, etc. So on that note, you realize that we have serious business continuity plans that we put in place way ahead of time. We have disaster recovery sites and all that. So we've had our operations uninterrupted. But then you realize that the impact is rather more on the selling and buying of shares itself. We've had some selling pressure, so we've had indices going down, prices going down. So there are more people who want to sell than more people who want to buy. But then when you look at the statistics, most people are going to get surprised that we've had more trades between January and April in 2020 than 2019. We've traded 128 million shares from January to April as compared to only 49 million in 2019. In terms of value, we've traded 99 million cedis worth of shares compared to 72 last year. So we've had more volumes, and it's coming from the fact that people are selling. So when you look at the index, like I was saying, the index rather has gone down about 6.9% this year compared to 8.8% same time last year. So it's even better this year.
Meaning that there has been activities on the
There has been activities on the market. Investors have their own strategies. Some will buy when prices are very low, or when there's a buyer's market. What it means is that the buyers control the price and hope that with time, these companies will still do well, pandemic will go away, and they'll benefit.